Hi Cancer, this reading is for you if you are in love with or have a crush on someone and would like to know how they feel about you. I'll do two spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll try to see if they feel the same way about you, then if the feelings are mutual. In the second spread, we'll look at the potential between you and this person, or if their heart is with someone else. In the second spread, we'll see who is coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Alright, Cancer, let's see what's going on with the person on your mind. We have the Page of Swords clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Six of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles clarified by the Moon, and we also have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Pisces on the table. Well, this is a bit of a confusing reading, Cancer. Or it's just, there's just so many ways to interpret this, but let me give it a shot, right? We got the King of Pentacles right next to the deck. It was the last card that came out before I started clarifying. So I assume this is the person you're dealing with. So it could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart. However, it could be somebody you work with, right? We also have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, the Eight of Pentacles is a card of work, business, and finances. Right? In this case, the King of Pentacles could be somebody who is, I don't know, wealthy, who is an entrepreneur. They could be working for a financial institution. They could be somehow in charge of money. Okay? They are clarified by the Moon. The Moon could be a Pisces you're dealing with, but the Moon is a card of a secret, right? And the Moon is also a card of emotions. It's one of the most emotional cards in the deck. Alright, so perhaps they're really emotional about you, or they're secretly admiring you from a distance, or they're secretly planning something, some kind of a trip. Alright, speaking of secrets and trips and planning, we actually started with two pages. The Page of Swords clarified by the Page of Cups. For some of you, perhaps this is your ex, right? And you may have children together, but that's just for very few of you, right? For others of you, you could be a single parent, they could be a single parent, or perhaps both of you work with children. You could be like a school teacher, they could be a school teacher, they could be, I don't know, a basketball or soccer coach, and perhaps you also work there, or your children are on their team or something like that. Like I said, it's a bit confusing. There's just so many ways to interpret this. Right, so we do have those two pages. The Page of Swords and the Page of Cups, they don't have to be kids. The Page of Swords, they could be a card of somebody who is keeping tabs, somebody who is spying on someone, right? So perhaps they're keeping tabs on you, or you could be keeping tabs on them, because this is this series, the Loves Me Not series, we're trying to see how they're feeling, right? And perhaps you're spying on them now. The Page of Cups could be what's coming up. Right, the Page of Cups could be an invitation, somebody asking you out, or you asking them out. Or perhaps this is them getting ready to let you know that they have planned a trip, like a very romantic trip, or them letting you know that they are about to show up. Speaking of trips and showing up, in the middle we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Six of Swords. Both of those two cards could be interpreted as cards of literally going somewhere. This person could be working together with you. Perhaps you work for the same company, but the company has multiple offices. You're in one office, they're in another office, and they're going to let you know they're going to be coming to visit with you with your office. Or if you work in the same industry, they could be telling you that they're going to be in town for a conference or for a business meeting or something like that. Or for some of you, like I said, they are planning a trip together with you, a romantic trip. Because the Eight of Wands is not only a card of travel, it's also Cupid's arrows card, right? So the Cupid is a part of this, and perhaps they're helping this King of Pentacles to organize this very romantic trip or very romantic getaway. The Six of Swords, again, another travel card. But the thing about the Six of Swords with this card, things always get better. All right, or you're moving towards something better, or some really good romantic destination. So yeah, like I said, there's just so many ways to interpret this. But the good news is that I think there's going to be communication between the two of you, right? I think somebody is going on a trip. I don't know who is going on trip, you, them, or both of you, but there's definitely going to be an encounter between the two. I hope all of this makes sense. But this looks good. This looks positive. The Six of Swords, like I said, is an improvement card. All right. So, yeah, that's what I have for you so far, Cancer. Let's take a look at the potential between you and this person real quick. Here's the potential, Cancer, between you and the person we saw in the previous read. We have the Chariot, we have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Swords, and we have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? Yeah, an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or any zodiac sign. We actually start with the Chariot, right? The Chariot is your major arcana card, Cancer. That's you. Right, and it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading, and it's always a good sign to start with it, right? That means you're definitely calling the shots, or you're in charge, or you're in the center of attention, right? The Chariot is also a card of moving forward or literally going somewhere. The Six of Swords, by the way, showed up again right next to the deck, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, right? Again, travel or moving forward, relocating, I don't know, going somewhere. Before I started clarifying, we had the Chariot and two aces, right? Two aces, not one, not two. And it kind of makes me think that it's one ace per person. Both of you want to move forward with one another. Both of you see the potential. Both of you want this new beginning, right? And what I also noticed is that the Ace of Swords, a Swords card, is clarified by the Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, the Pentacle card, is clarified by a Swords card. So it's like vice versa, okay? But I think it's kind of symbolic, right? That the cards showed up the way they did. The Knight of Pentacles, clarifying the Ace of Swords, is the most stable, the most grounded, the most serious, the most long-term, and the most financially abundant knight out of all four knights. Okay? The Six of Swords, we already spoke about it so many times. The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal. This ace always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. And perhaps with the Ace of Swords, this is a decision or a conversation the two of you will have about what you want to do moving forward, right? With the Ace of Swords, nobody is usually, beating around the bush or playing around, fooling around. The Ace of Swords is a card of a clarity. It's a card of a very straightforward, very direct conversation. And the rest is history, right? So I think at some point you will sit down and talk about this, right? And both of you will very quickly discover that the two of you are on the same page, right? And the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant, this is what it's all about, right? It is a card of something spiritual, something educational, and most importantly, it's a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. So that's what you're deciding to do. Move towards this Hierophant, right? And again, I see both of you on the same page. Both, hence the two aces. Like I said, an ace per person. All right, yeah, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it, Cancer, right? And that's what I have for you for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing November.